Hello everyone. Happy Tabletop Tuesday, or Tuesday as they say. I hope everyone is keeping well. I have recovered, let me just move this out of the way, recovered and come back from UKGE. So welcome in everyone. Very exciting. This is a very lucky and kind of special stream. I wasn't sure what to do. So I've got my Nuka Wild t-shirt on. So I have just come back from UKGE, which if you don't know what it is the UK's biggest tabletop convention, and in fact they actually smashed their numbers of 72,000 people plus attended over the 3 days. And I was really lucky, if you didn't know, that Mephidius, the tabletop gaming company, asked me back, hence why I've got Mephidius on the screen, asked me back to be in cosplay at their booth, and I did 2 days. I didn't end up going Friday because Friday I was in Warhammer World, and then the Saturday and the Sunday I stood on their stand, and I've done an event for them before for their launch of Fallout Factions. But this is, why can I now hear myself? But for doing that, Mephidius actually gifted me very kindly, I'm hoping my restream chat works, the Scorchbeast model, which you can't actually get yet, which you can see a picture of above my screen. This is only available, I'm shouting them out here. I said I'm not part of affiliate, I don't get any commission from there, so I just want to put it out there. So the Scorchbeast Queen, as I keep calling it Scorched, as you can see on my screen in the corner, that model is only available to pre-order. And because I was on their store, the events manager, he came up to me and was like to say thank you. He gave me this massive box and told me what it was, and bearing in mind I had just seen this post of this model a day or so beforehand, and when he turned around and said what it was, my jaw dropped. It's a beautiful model. It is huge. They had one on display unpainted on top shelf, which you may have seen me posted, and they had one in a cabinet. But I stood beside, I've never seen one before, but a life-size kind of statue of Vault Boy. I was between him and the miniature stand, and it had this Scorchbeast in, and it had things like Mothman. So I'm going to open this. I have opened it up, so you can see it is Mephidius. And this, I am allowed to do this. I asked him, I was like, can I promote this for you? Can I like open on stream content, everything? And he was like, yes. So this is not out yet. He said this is going to come out about next month. And if you want to know how much it is £105 on the Mephidius website, and it is literally what you see in the corner there. I've got a couple of other things which we will be maybe painting, so I want to get some proper glue for this. So I have spray painted these, so you may have seen. I've just realised it's partly flaked off. I think it's flaked off because I did it kind of in the rain. And I did it kind of quickly. These are solid, so you get 3 in a pack, and these were £22. So I've spray painted them black, as you can quickly tell. Right, just there. But these are all like, you have the fridges, this is all Fallout related. And these are hefty. These are made out of resin, which are pretty cool. And a couple of other models was also given or purchased. This King of the Park, he's a very cool model. I haven't quite worked out how to turn off autofocus. It would allow me, but I did pay for Droid Cam, so there might be an on the app. But I had to get this. I'm just trying to get it to the ringlet and show how cool is that. It's an angry bottle and cappy. You can actually play these. I also bought, which I haven't got with me, is the new rulebook, which has got characters like this in it that you can actually play. I almost bought a Brahmin, knowing my obsession with Brahmins, but I was like, I just bought the Krieg box set, right? So to put it in perspective, like this is the Scorchbeast Queen. It is incredible. Like, so you can see it on the screen. You can only pre-order. So that's the base. From perspective of the size of this beast. That is a wing. And it's not even going to show up on cam. I don't know if I can zoom out anymore, can I? I can. Okay, I can zoom out a bit more. So we're going to start with the base. So as you can see, it's all wrapped up in bubble wrap. I haven't opened it at all. And this is honestly, I would love to collect so much more Mephidius models for that faction. I can't even open it. But I said this is absolute box fresh. Obviously, when you do purchase it, it won't come in a box like this. This is a pre-release. This is a very special thing to be given. I don't do it to be. I said to him, like, I don't do it to be given, you know, because they help me and I help them, and it did. I like to think it did draw people in. Oh my god, look at that base. Look, I didn't quite take in the fact that its base is like that. Look at that. That's the size. If that's the size of the base, you can now probably put into perspective how big this model is. And it is resin, and it's Bethesda Softworks as well. But I say this is Mephidius, so I say I don't get any. I'm not on commission or anything like that with them. This is the second event that I have done with them, and it was such an amazing experience. I mean, UKGE was incredible. Oh, these are the arms. There's the arm. Look at that. Might as well put them all. Be very careful. I mean, I was really lucky, so like even at the Mephidius booth as well. Louise Sugden was there. She recognised me from last year's event, and she was like, "Oh my god!" I was just walking past her in my power armor to get to my stand because she was at the Mephidius booth. Look at that. Like, that is solid because these are resin. That is solid. I'm gonna look forward to building this. So I just wanted to open up on cam because I have got some like super glue, but I need to get proper like resin glue I think for this, because this is gonna be a separate kind of build. What have we got in here? I probably should keep these pieces all together. That's his head. That's incredible. And it's probably going to take me a while. I don't know if they're going to... That looks like that belongs. Because that's got like a skeleton. That probably goes on the base somewhere. There might be instructions. Actually, there probably won't be instructions online yet. That's a good point. I'm actually going to put them back in the bags. Who else was that? The Mephidius. Literally, when I went back on the Sunday, that was... The UKG was getting huge. I didn't even make it to the Hilton. This was just at the NEC, and so she was there when I returned. I can't remember what these other pieces came in. Steve from Vanguard Tactics was there at the booth. Hello. got to meet him. He saw me in power armor. She saw me in power armor, and then I was personally introduced with my squires to, if any of you play D&D. Look at the size of these wings. This is how big this model is. So for £105, to me, I'm like, this is huge. This is probably not going to fit in my fancy light box, because this is a wing. Oh, just look at it. And I was thinking, I've already got the green, and I can't paint it because I really want to get nice brown colours, because I don't actually have an official brown. But I mean, put it in perspective, right? As I was saying, so I was personally introduced to, if those of you who play D&D, to Luke Gyrax, whose father is the co-founder who created D&D. I was personally invited, personally introduced. This is how big Beastie Boy or Beastie Queen is. Obviously, if you cut and stick it together, that's going to be the body. I'm not quite sure which way around. I'm presuming like that. It's huge. It's big. And I am really excited, and I cannot wait to build this. This is incredible. So I will be clipping that, unboxing it. Not very exciting, I know, but I will be clipping it, and I think I'll put a different audio on top and just explaining. Yeah, that you cannot buy this yet. So I just feel so honoured, and so if Mephidius, if you see this, thank you so much. I mean, I kept repeatedly telling them thank you. It's incredible. So I thought I'll start off with that first, sort of like the unboxing. I'm not sure whether to make it as well. I mean, I have got super glue that can stick it together because that is literally what I used. I mean, we can build it. I just need to get my other glue out. I don't think I've got enough in there. I just want to double check as well. So, I mean, we can build it on stream. We can build it on stream. But it's such a beautiful. I mean, even the base. This has got weight. You can see there are legs here of dead power armor. You've got a ghoul. Oh, you've got a laser pistol. You've got like a raider. Whatever you want to turn them into, I guess. But there it is. Oh, he's literally probably going to be standing on top of the power armor. And there's the power armor head. How cool is that? I mean, I am actually quite tempted to build it tonight, to be fair, I'm not going to lie. Oh, just the detail on this base is incredible. That's why, like, when I saw it, I was just like, I don't know where or how. I must have seen my videos as post, but I don't know where I saw it, because when I went on their Instagram, I didn't see it, so I'm not entirely sure where I saw it, but I saw it somewhere. And I'm like, these were literally the same colour, but I spray painted them black because obviously they're going to be quite wastelandish. So I just used Citadel. And when you've got details, you've got cone, you've got tyres, and the events manager had actually done a set of these and had them on the table. Got a safe knock and everything, and he had like tufts of grass sticking out. What else? So also, there's two things in the pipeline coming off from me joining with videos this weekend. I'm not going to make them, apart from you can tell my amazing spraying skills, because I missed a bit, and then that bit sort of cracked a bit. I reckon that's where it was. It then did start to rain, so I'm guessing that's where it started to rain. So they got the trash can. I'm very excited. Yeah, so there's two exciting things coming for me. I don't know if you call it experiences from my videos. So I'll probably be doing a lot of posts and a lot of like content on my videos, just because I'm in love. I love miniatures and I love Fallout, so this is the direction that I actually want to take my streams in, is Fallout and Warhammer. Hello Fallout factions. Wait, just checking something. So it was a really, really nice evening. Or super glue. Oh, you can use super glue. Here are steps using glue to steps to use glue and epoxy solutions, or you can use super glue. Should we try and build it? Oh, I could probably try and build it. I'm gonna be like really like careful with this model. I just covered it. When I saw it, I was like, oh my word. Right, should we just try and build it? I was a bit like, do I want to rush it and build it? Because we can. He is a big, I mean, she is a big queen. To be honest, I don't think it's going to fit in my light box, because I have got a new light box because of chat and donations. I have got a new light box which is sitting just there. And a new rotating device. I mean, I could try and build it. I have got some glue left in there. I'll put that in there, that might help. Oh, that might actually. But as I say, I will have to try and actually find. I really want to build it now, but it will have to be sort of a guess. I actually want to see if the Scorchbeast Queen is actually in. Oh, it might not be in. It's a new model, so it might not be on my rulebook. It may or not be. Oh, rules. That's the thing. It's not going to have assembly instructions. It might not have the assembly instructions. It might have the assembly instructions already online. It's coming soon. The stock coming soon. So this is such a rare item. Pre-order, shipping expected to start. Oh, shipping. Oh, it's expected to start June 25. So maybe when he said next month, it was probably like June. Pre-order items, it will just lay your shipping. This miniature is set as part of the Wilds of Appalachia wave for Fallout. Eyes to the skies! Oh. Multi-part resin miniature, scenic resin base. With an optional head. So when this is built, it's saying it stands 23 centimeters tall from base to wingtip. I have a citadel thing just here. That is that big. That doesn't even fit on my screen. The width of my screen, which means nothing to you, but that is how big that is. 23. Basically, the length of my forearm is how tall. Ah, so I don't think it is going to be in my notebook. I haven't actually, I only looked at the back to see the bottom and capping. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of a bit like, I need to take like really care of this. It is a beautiful model. But as I said, to put it together, I think I'm actually going to have to concentrate because I don't actually have instructions for it. Because it is that release. It's only available now, but I love it. So I'm kind of like, I can snip bits off. I don't know if I can actually work out. To be fair, you're going to be able to tell where that goes, because that's a foot. Should we try and build it? I'm actually quite tempted to try and build it. So I can then zoom in and then have it. I don't know what you see. I don't know if I've got enough super glue, that is the problem. I have got my miniatures. I'm going to lay all the pieces out and then try and work this out. But I really want to try and get on painting some scenic, but I just wanted to show off this fantastic little model. Yes, I'm going to get it out again. On my Nuka-Cola. Let me just straighten you up and pull you back this way. On my Nuka-Cola desk. So that is a foot. So the foot probably. This is why I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, that goes in there. The other foot. I mean, it's process of elimination, right? When you're used to building. Oh, wrong way around. Oh, okay. So, see, I've done it wrong already. Because that doesn't make sense. It looked like it would fit. This is why it's going to take me some time to try and build. But you could have seen already, that is going to be quite high. Oh, there goes a leg. So they're legs, let's get our pieces out. And so we can chat about this, and then I just want to go on painting some scenery today. So it comes with like optional head. Oh, this is what it means. And so you've got the head. You've got its tailbone. I'm presuming that's a tongue. So that would be like that with a tongue. Even the head is just so big. Ah, okay. Yeah. So you have two heads. You have optional heads. Well, I don't know what one they went for. So that probably goes more for like that one. Or the... Oh, I wouldn't have a clue what I want to do for it, because obviously its mouth is open. That isn't going to quite attach there. How cool. Ah! And then you have the wings and the body. I don't know which head I would actually go for. The bigger ears, the more dainty ears. Either way, that's going to sit on there. It's incredible, right? I just can't stop admiring it. I literally can't stop admiring it. But yeah, that's something I'm going to have to look at and clip. I think I'm going to make it as a separate kind of video. Oh, to be fair, I could just put this all back in one bit. I just think I'll just put that in the wrong. Because I really fancy some painting as well. I mean, I can glue it. I'm just not entirely sure. Oh, that goes on the chest. She says now she's put the body away. Oh, it's so beautifully painted. I might even know the person who painted it. Because it's literally like there's like a handle, a blob. I'm just trying to look at like the photo. Because it looks like you got a hand. Oh, you can! Okay, so what it is... Oh, she's a pregnant Scorchbeast Queen, I'm guessing. Oh my god. That made... that made me jump, zombie! Oh my god, that made me jump. How are you, zombie? How do I go in there? So my guess that is... a Scorchbeast belly. I like that little detail. Gosh, you see, chat. It's going. It's going. It's going. I'm good, thanks. Oh, it's such a bit on you can't really see that it's a beautiful model. Can I think I tried to do this before and go to the web page, didn't I? Web instructions. Okay, somehow we're looking down at this. Oh, okay, I know why we're looking here. If I bring this across here. There we go! You can now see this model. Oh, I don't know why it's duplicating it. Okay, I need to do this. There we go! And then just move this over here. So it's more in screen. So you can see a little bit bigger. I don't quite know how to get it central. It's not even moving down the screen. Okay. This is failing miserably here. Alright, well let's just get rid of that. And then let's just put that back on. You can actually see it better like that, and then take the web instructions off. That doesn't quite work. Bear with me, and I'm also like slightly got like the sniffles. This is my allergies, so I'm very excited. So if you want to see that again, just watch from the start. You can see my lovely Scorchbeast. So I've only got like a little bit of not paint, glue. So I will be building it, but I want to build it like in my light boxes a little bit clearer. And I'm also like quite keen to paint. Which brings in my tray. Oh, and also from Warhammer World. That's not the one from Warhammer World. Oh boy, where is it? Failing. I think I saw it. Anyway, so you can paint either Space Marine or this is a Fallout Factions one I got to do at the event. As you can tell, this is for Fallout. Something that I have to turn into another power armor. Oh no, it's downstairs. So me and Vault Boy painted a Space Marine in blue and yellow. So what we're going to do, Creator's given me the idea to then hide it on my stream somewhere. I need to finish painting it though. Let me put that there. And then you can get like so many points if you see it. But it is currently downstairs. I obviously saw that and thought, yep, I've got it. Oh, this is my Nuka girl. But I thought I'm going to stick to doing like... I still haven't painted that bottle and cappies. Eyes, but it's pretty cool. So the Scorchbeast Queen is impeccable. It's as I said, I will do a proper video of it, like gluing it, I think, because I want like the lighting to be really good for that to see. And I think I'm gonna have to like cut them out and kind of, I don't know, maybe like blue tack together first to find out where, because I'm gonna be doing it blind because I don't have the instructions, because I said it's not actually out yet. But these, on the other hand, oh, and all like these figures are as well. I believe this one is like King of the Pack. He is new as well, which we could build. They'll be same size as, where's she gone? My little Nuka girl. It's cool, isn't it? So I'm going to slowly start taking over with all of their items. I love it. I could have bought more. You could buy, my squires were like telling me I should buy the box set which had like different types of Nukatrons in, and Mr. Handy in the Nuka colours, and I was just like,
thanks for the raid.
Oh, thank you so much for the raid, Jace. Oh, wait, I have a raid screen. Welcome in, everyone. Oh my word, thank you so much for coming in. I don't know if this is going to work on here. Welcome in, everyone. Let me just figure out what I'm doing. If I can I shout you out? How are you? Welcome in, everyone. Yes, I can. What are we doing? Oh, we're playing the Precinct. What was that like? Precinct, is that how you say that? Welcome in, everyone. Ah, UKGE was amazing. Thank you. Yeah, it was first time experience. It was amazing. So I've just showed off, which I'll be doing a separate video about. So if you want to see it, watch the start of this stream. I got a Scorchbeast model. That thing right in the corner of my screen by Mephidius, which it actually, because I was on cosplay on their stand and they gifted me that model, which isn't out yet. But yeah, welcome in, everyone. My name is Crazy MCR Angel. I now have a raid screen. As you can tell, I like Fallout. I'm a Fallout content creator cosplayer, but I'm also diving into tabletop miniatures, and especially from UKGE this weekend. Mephidius, I was in cosplay in my power armor, which might cycle through in a second. That is my Nukatron cosplay. So I was given a Scorchbeast Queen, and for all those new who want to see this, I'm just in awe. So you were painting then ended with a little game. What were you painting? Oh, you're not going to see that because I need to switch camera. There we go. So this is the Scorchbeast Queen stand. Right, this is the box set that they gave me in. This is freaking huge, and it's a 23 centimeter high model. And I said, this is not out yet. I'm not affiliate. I'm not on commission with it. But look at it. Look, it's big, and it's proper like resin. I said you can't get out yet, so I'm gonna build it properly, but in my little light box. Where's the wing? put in perspective. So if you know Fallout and you know Scorchbeast Queens, I got this just for attending in my power armor at UKGE. This is a wing. I saw this model, and I saw literally a post or two beforehand, day beforehand. I mean, sorry. And then the manager came up to me and was like, to say thank you, I have got you this. And I was like, okay. I don't do it to expect anything. It was a Scorchbeast Queen, and my jaw dropped. Because I saw it, and it's not yet available. It's a £105 model. I said I'm not affiliate, I'm not on commission. But yeah, I'm kind of like an advocate for the company, I guess. I love their models. Like even like these, so I'm painting a miniatures. This is, I spray painted it black. It should be solid resin as well, that kind of colour. This is Fallout Factions scenery. This was £22 for the set. And I also got, ironically I was with King and he got given King of the Park. And I love this, but I'm trying to get it out of the way of my ring light. Bottle and Cappy, who are like evil. But this is, you can play these in the new box set, so some of them are actually compatible with Fallout Factions is what I've got. So I'm planning on doing Fallout Factions content, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's a Fallout board game like Warhammer, but it doesn't take hours. And you literally only have like a couple of models. I was painting some Emperor's Children earlier. Ooh, started to struggle with ideas went for game. That's fair. Sometimes that's good to sort of like have that break, isn't it? That's like I thought, do I build the Scorchbeast on stream? I thought I'd unbox it, but I think I want to put it. I've got a funky little light box, which I can. Oh, it's actually massive. It's quite big. So I'm going to actually put it together in there, so it really, you can really see the detail. Otherwise, you're not going to see the detail so much. And I've got a spinny thing. I saw a stash and clear the Krieg over on Insta. The Krieg box set. I wasn't planning on buying the Krieg box set. It was the King I was with. I was on the Mephidius stand. I was on there for like 3 hours, and he's like, I found. It was from Element Games. Literally, he was like beside Mephidius. And they did have a couple on the stand. Yeah. Yeah, it's an expensive purchase. I wasn't sure to buy it or not. I was a bit like, it's £145, but it's got the amazing, I haven't opened it yet. I want to do a opening. It's got the limited edition book in it. It's about 450 points, because I did ask them, I was a little bit picky, I was like, how many points do I get? And then they get, as he bagged it up, I looked and there was a scuff mark like along the top, and I was like, have you got another one that isn't scuffed? And they're like, sure. I was like, just because I want it, if I'm paying £140, I want the box to be pristine, and then what I'm going to do is put boxes on the wall. You know. Oh, I got very excited. I love my Krieg. So anyone who is watching, I like a little bit of Warhammer. I've been painting my Necrons, so this is a break for me for not painting my Necrons. I love Krieg. As I stood there in my power armor, I just looked to my left, and there were 2 Krieg cosplayers coming my way, and their videos were really good. They kept coming up and checking, especially because the Saturday it was really hot. Luckily, I had fans in my body. I decided not to have the fans on in my helmet because I can't hear. It's hard to hear anyway, but when you're in like 72,000 people plus went to UKGE, and it was amazing. I can't wait to go again. And anyway, so there was one of them, Mephidius. He is the model. Is he model maker / paint? He's a painter for Mephidius. And I just went like this, my power armor, and managed to do the photo symbol and pointed. And I have a picture. He has a picture of me and some other Fallout cosplayers. There was 2. There's an NCR Ranger and another guy there. I didn't get the name of the NCR Ranger. And we had a picture together with the Krieg. And oh my god, I have just Krieg cosplay. I love Krieg. Now I have the Krieg box set. Don't think I'm going to financially recover, but here we go. Not someone will say, will keep you busy for a hot minute. That will, won't it? It will keep me busy. And I've actually seen, what did I come across? I come across this post on Instagram. Must have been a reel or something. And it was like a photo frame, not like a 3D photo frame. But somebody had put loads of like Space Marines looking as they're coming out, like a little fight scene. And I was like, Oh my god, I could do a Krieg version. I did jump onto Temu because I was like, I am not spending ridiculous amount of money to stick them to a frame. And you can get, like, kind of, not that I'm promoting Temu, because I know a 3D printer guy, my mod, and I'm sure he could crank his resin printer out. He says he needs an excuse, and I'm like, well, I have one for you. Then I thought I could do a Krieg display. I know they do like all sorts of terrain and stuff. I thought that'd be a really cool idea. Only paying one model, and it was from that box. One Krieg, not one model. That was one Krieg. What, one like bunch of them, so to speak. It is just, oh, well, I saw the Krieg cosplay. I don't even know what colour to start with yet. I was just so, it was amazing. Like I said, I went to Warhammer World on the Friday. That was pretty cool. And then, I mean, that's the second time I've been there. Let me just see. Scenery? Is that what one calls it? Yeah, I can see the barrels. So the Saturday I was there, and it was so big. Luckily, when we parked, we were like so close. So, because we were like one of the first, I would say one of the first lot in. We got there like 10. And it wasn't like dramatically too far away, but when we were carrying the power armor, it was quite far away. Oh my god, you can get Nuka-Cola. I just can't try to find these ones. I'm sure they class it as scenery, but oh, Scorchbeast. Oh, you can get Liberty Prime as well. I don't know if he's out yet. Ah, the other guy's got an NCR Ranger model, which I believe I was hearing is either that one or it's new and not released yet. Because I got something special as well. No, just the Lord on Horseback. Ah, fair enough, yeah. Might have had a spare one, so he gifted it to me because he bought 2 of the Krieg boxes. You can only have... Oh, you can use one in your army. Oh, okay. Oh, at least you got one. That's pretty cool. Oh, they had a Mr. Fuzzy. There's the barrels. And they're not quite the barrels I wanted. What if it is scenery? Junk barricades. Yeah, this looks like the one that I ordered. I could have spent so much on the Mephidius stand. But I was trying to be good. I was trying to be good. Okay. I don't really know what to paint first. I've never actually painted scenery. That's why I was like really excited to redo the Nuka-Cola fridge. I did also purchase... Oh, it's really falling apart now. A paint rack from Wall Bases. You could smell the burnt wood, like the wood smell. If you've ever, like, if you're into miniatures, and you'll know what I mean. Yes, you can see where me and it had an argument. There is also a bit that broke. You can see where me and it had an argument. I was filming, like, how cool. I haven't. I'm gonna glue these top and bottom down. It took me 26 minutes to build this. I know that because I was filming it. That's a nice smell. But these are all my paints, but they didn't have a bigger one. I should have bought another one. I didn't realise how many paints I actually had. So all my paints don't fit in this, which is really annoying. But I can always get another one from their website, which I'm quite happy. They had loads of things. That was the only one that I managed to see, but I didn't make it into the Hilton. But I'm definitely going to be... I haven't actually put my paints in there because I need to stick it down. I'm definitely going to go again next year though. And like the Mephidius said as well, like if there's any events that they're going to that I want to, I hit them up basically. Sorry, I've got allergies going off. So it all comes, that came in a plastic box with this. I almost bought some radiated barrels, but you have got barrels on this. I'm just excited. This is the first time. I've never actually painted scenery. So all my paints are back in here, a little bit more jumbled. base. Yeah. Mephiston red. I mean, and I have got white, but obviously we're going to want to like rust it up and layer it up. So I'm going to start with like general like base colours and then weather it. So it's not going to look fresh. What paintbrushes have I got out? I've got my Citadel ones out. Awesome. We're going to jump straight in with a Nuka-Cola fridge because why not? Oh, I can't remember which one it is. I'm very excited. I've just been wanting to paint this all day. As you can see, you've got literally everything. I've got the thing in the way. I mean, you can paint these however you like. Shall I zoom in a little bit? Wrong way. That's too much. Did that just change the quality for some reason? There we go. Hey, it's got autofocus. Oh, you can actually see the detail now. I got 2 racks that hold 72 pots and a nail polish rack thing. I would never... Ah, nail polish rack would be quite clever. That pretty if it spins. And I ran out of stock rack spaces. Oh my god. At least you can paint it how you like. There you go, you can see the detail now. So even the back of the fridge. And you've got like bullet holes. Which I want to do the barrel. That's paint. Yeah, excuse that. I think it's because it got tripped on. But I'm not fussed. That's where somebody didn't spray the paint. I have got like the leftover bits that you had to pop that out of. I'm going to try and make my own like little scenery, especially because that would look really good for like a Krieg scenery. You even like a little cone. I'll focus now. And then I thought I could stick it on the back of like the wood, but it's kind of like a smooth wood, so it's not really gonna work too well. But we're gonna paint this first because it's Nuka-Cola, and I am slightly obsessed with like Nuka-Cola. I did that. My squires were like, "You need to buy like the Nuka-Cola Nukatrons," and I was just like, "Oh my god, I want that and the Brahmin." I'd love a Mothman, but he came in a set of 3, and the model is something that I probably would get eventually. The Liberty Prime. How much is the Liberty Prime? Can you actually buy the Liberty Prime? Or is that for sale only? Lib 30. He's £120, but my god, he is a beautiful, beautiful model. I don't know if I can show you. If I can just go back to web instructions, and then we'll hide the videos too. I'm trying to show this over. Let's put it back here. Oh, don't go big. Oh, don't go like that either. Come back here. Come back here, because I've got everything up tabs. So this is the... Please, can you... Right, I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, you can see that I'm not moving it again. This is Liberty Prime model that you can buy on Mephidius. I mean, there's no harm in you even just buying and collecting them. And then painted... They had this... Oh, must be this painted one. Oh, I could zoom in a bit. It's a bit far. I mean, look at that. And I've also seen you can get... Why did I see that? A red rocket... I think it was on Temu. Like the printout? Or where did I see it? Was it Mephidius? Somewhere, I'll have to check. I've seen that you can buy the actual Red Rocket Garage scenery, but you can only download it as a print. So I wonder if it is from Mephidius. Then I was going to ask what's my 3D printer guy if he'd be so kind. I think it was like 15 quid. Oh, I can't go over now. 120. It's sold out. Oh, it's sold out. They had one on display. I could see why that sold out. I mean, this is bigger than a Scorchbeast. A long time coming. I like people who complain. Scenic base. Here we go. It's 200. Oh, it's 23. It's a little bit bigger. It's a base of wing. So he's probably maybe he's about the same size. Constructor 10 body parts. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Must buy all the plastic. Must buy all the plastic. This is like what I want. I'm gonna run off. Oh, I hope work goes well for you. That is quite early. I mean, turn that off. Lame. Have a good one. No worries at all. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me find where I am at. Let me find where I'm at. Thank you so much. I hope work goes okay for you. That is quite an early start to the day. There we go. Thank you so much for coming in and bringing your community to me. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a good sleep. Especially if you've got work at that time in the morning. Oh, let me just push this down. I think I would be happy even if because I have got a green, I can do the bin. I think I need to focus on like one section. I mean, we've got a stop sign, I can paint that as well. Right. I was actually shown how to paint properly as well by when I went to Warhammer World. And I know if he's watching, he's going to be like, did I not teach you anything how to paint? From one of the shops sort of locally, he was there at a tournament. So unfortunately he couldn't make it to UKGE. I finally arrived! Yo, Ed's Hobby Cafe. Welcome in, my friend. How are you? How'd you have a great weekend? It seems you have some cool new toys. It was amazing. I've got so much to say, like the Scorchbeast Queen. I wasn't sure whether to build it, but it's what's in the corner. I'm gonna do a proper like build video, I think, because I don't have any instructions because that Scorchbeast Queen, he's not even out yet. I've caught lots. The Death Corps of Krieg. I don't know what I'm more excited about. It's the Death Corps of Krieg. It makes me want to cosplay. I like this because it's green black. That's white on black, so it really shows. And I got some scenery. And I tried to find my Warhammer magazine. You know when you take it to the shop and you get stamped. I know it's not quite Warhammer, but this is the first scenery that I'm actually painting, and I'm very excited because then I want to put it down. But I think the Warhammer will be like, it's not actually a Warhammer. But I could play the Do You Know Who I Know cards. And now I don't have a wet palette. Oh shit, I suppose I could use one of these as a wet palette. This is a Pringle lid that I'm going to use. But I've got some cool models. I've got so many, like, I just want to collect all the Fallout figures and then build them and paint them. Oh, the Brahmin. The Brahmin is what I want next, but because I'd already bought the Krieg box set. Because I knew I was like, I'm going to want to buy a lot of stuff from Mephidius style. I'm kind of glad I managed to buy the Krieg box set, because that's more likely to become unavailable than the Brahmin. And obviously I want the Brahmin, because everybody knows my fascination with Brahmins, right? I love Brahmin from Fallout. But this is like my love of like just wanting to... That's why I was really looking forward to the event, because then I know I can really get into Fallout factions and share. I'm actually going to try and set up to play, or do more like little videos on like how to play, because it is really easy. I mean, sadly I didn't get a chance to play it this weekend, but I mean, when I was standing there in my power armor, it was just like the stand was busy and people would see me and come in. The most exciting thing about being, well, one of the most exciting things, because it was just an experience after experience, was amount of people, right? Because I stood next to Vault Boy, yeah, the big old, one of them big old statues. I was like, oh my god, I've never actually seen one before. Even when I had the other two cosplayer guys beside me, people were like looking at me, and I could just about hear them go, nah, that's not mechanical. I mean, that's not a person, because I would stand there, and I suppose I was looking left and right because I've got to look because people want photos. And people were staring at me, and they walk like right up to, like, not up to my face, but like past my face. And I would just move, and they go, or I'd be like giving them a thumbs up, and they're like, oh my god, there is a person in there. And I'm standing there thinking, does my cosplay really look like there's no one in it? I'm like, but you can tell it's cardboard, but I mean, even like the other guy who was mainly on the stand with me, he was just like, the amount of people who keep thinking you're not real. I was like, this is fun. So he would be like moving around lots and people would be looking for a photo, then I'd move, and then we were just having a right old giggle. But it was really good fun, and luckily I got his Instagram. I didn't get the name of the other guy, so hopefully I'll see him again. He was really lovely. And I said to him, like, he's not a proper like cosplayer, but he was like doing the whole, you know, the gunslinger kind of thing, like with the gun, I suppose you'd call it. It was just like what do you call it? As a gun, I suppose, but like twirling it all the time. It was pretty cool. I'm knackered but still alive, which is sadly normal nowadays. Ah, have you just had a long day? Was it long, like kind of like work day, health? The Fallout models and terrain do look awesome. The special big winged queen. Oh, the special big winged queen is impressive. So I will be doing. So if you want to see sort of like the box reveal, I can happily get it out of the box again because I am admiring it. Have you seen the size of it? Or I purposely did it technically unboxed it at the start. So once this is finished, you can watch straight from the start of me unboxing. Purposely, that's why I wanted to do it straight away. But like, I can show you. Where's the base? The base alone. Okay, well I've got the wing. This is a wing. 2 hands hold 1 wing. This is how big the big wing queenie is. That's 1 wing. And so I don't have instructions, so I'm going to have to try and... Where's the base? I am in love with this base. Are we going to focus? Oh, we are. There is someone in power armor here. That's a head. And there are the feet. If we get it in camera shot. There's a ghoul. Laser pistol. I had to think that through, and I was like, that's the gun that I like. Person, raider, what do you want to call them? But dead power armor. That's the base. It literally fits in the palm of my hand, which is incredible. There we go. I saw it appear and then it didn't come up yet. You've mastered the Five Nights at Freddy's camouflage. Technically 13 hour day to day. This looks massive. There's some mutant vampire counts model. He's huge. I've seen it on display, and until now I've had it in my hand. It's actually bigger than it seems on display. Oh no, I am in awe. Literally, I was just given that. I said you can't get it yet, which is even the more crazy. And I literally gave him a hug, and I was like, I don't know if you hug or that's going to be a bit weird, but I need to hug you. And so there's 2 other quite exciting things that are coming, potentially. One literally is a potential, because they are... I'm not going to say much in case it doesn't happen, but they have to trial something first. So this is what it's going to lead on to some other things, and something else. Which is ominous, I know, but it keeps the interest, right? It keeps the interest, something. And it's really sweet, because I posted, so I'm going to go live looking at these, and then, like, they shared my post, and I was like, oh my god! I was pretty like, for God's sake, stop tagging us, but I won't. I mean, it's just an incredible experience, isn't it? For, like, little old me. I just keep thinking that, little old me, just, like, never give up on your dreams, because I never would imagine I'd be... literally only why I know them is because I got tagged on Instagram, Twitter, by someone who managed to see Mephidius post saying, do you know Fallout content creators, we have an exciting opportunity. I got tagged in it, and then you contacted this person, I'm not going to say their name, and then they were like, yeah, we want you to attend. I was like, I'm a Fallout cosplayer. It's incredible. So literally from that experience, I've now had another event and invited that I can go back to any event on their stand, which I think that's pretty good. Would it be bigger than a Deathclaw model? If you minus its wing. How big? They must have one. They must do. Do they do a Deathclaw one? They must do a Deathclaw one. Let's have a look. I'm on the Mephidius website. Yep. He's got to be smaller, the Deathclaw, because he is £25. Oh, the Deathclaw looks insane. Oh, the Deathclaw was 2019. It is, let me tell you, if I can find it. I don't know. It must be slightly smaller. Unless it's gone down in price because it's 2019. It says one Deathclaw. Oh. I don't know. Obviously, we'll say in height, the Scorchbeast is 23 centimeters from base. What does it say? Tip of the wing. Liberty Prime is 23.4. And if you want to know that I measured it, that's literally, the Scorchbeast is the width of my forearm. If anybody wants to know how long my forearm is, because 23 is there. It's literally the length of my forearm. Anybody want to know how long my forearm is? That is how long my forearm is. So it hasn't got the... I can't see. It could be because it's cheaper. I must have seen one there. I don't remember seeing it. To be fair, I wasn't too in awe. Oh, it's just spinning. Can't help you there, I'm afraid. Oh no, it's just... I just think little old me. As I say, I'm not like a affiliate or commission paid with oh, I should maybe have done the white first. With Mephidius, I'm not staffed by any stretch of the imagination. It would be a very cool job. But you have to be... Obviously, it isn't just... You're not going to just be working in... I thought I was going to sneeze then. I might have to have an allergy tablet. You won't just be working on the Fallout models. It'll be on everything else. I think they had a Star Trek one. I think they were advertising Star Trek. Only true cosplayers know the length for their forearms. And it's true. Oh, I'm going to have it. How's it here? I used to keep an allergy tablet just there. I might have one because it is starting to really annoy me now. I know I've got some in my handbag. I have everything else but... I must have moved it. See, now I know how long it is. So bear with me, I'm going to have an allergy tablet. So I know I've got some in my bag over there. Obviously won't do it on camera because they might come for me. I've got to find it first though. Oh, you know when you've been sat too long. Let me come back. It was exciting and it was really nice to see. I know when I first arrived, they were like, "Oh yeah, stand here. We'll give you a weapon," and they gave me like a proper like laser rifle. And I was just like, I can't quite see or grab it, so there's a picture of me which I don't think they're going to share. Awkwardly holding this very long weapon, and I'm not holding it correctly in the slightest. but it's because I generally can't hold it properly because of my hands. So I think I need to do something about my hands. I'm just going to, I think this is, I actually don't know if they're paracetamol or if they're allergy tablet, which is fantastic. I know I've got some in here. Yeah. So then they were like, ah, let me just take this weapon off you. I was like, yes please, because I can't actually hold the damn thing. Well, I have got another, do I not have any left? I always carry them with me. That's why I'm thinking, I think it is an allergy tablet. Because I have a lot of paracetamol in my bag. Just take one. Because somebody's cut it off and I can't actually tell what it is. As in me. I think it says 10 mg, which must be. I've had all different types of ones. But it was very exciting. I mean, the whole event, like, I have a massive water drink bottle as well. Like, the UKG is definitely worth going. I said I didn't even make it into the Hilton. I mean, I know I was standing on the Perfidious stand for like, I'll subtly do that. For like, I think it was like 3 hours on the Saturday, and I think I did like almost 2 hours on the Sunday. And it just flew by. It just absolutely flew by. I suppose because you're like constantly, people are like, can I have a photo? Are you real? And then children, there was so many children would like, they go, oh look, you can look, and I'm like, what the, and they could see like this parent just looking at me and looking down, and I'm like, oh, there's a child, because I can't see, and there's this child like looking up at me like, it's like, I can't see you. Then in your head you're like, don't touch my cosplay, which is really mean. But they do in my, where's my white gone? In my Nucatron. Because I've got the, it's an OC, so I put on the, fridge door. I couldn't think what the word was. Where is my white paint? Found it. They try and pull my fridge door open, and it's like, have you not heard that do not touch people's cosplays? I looked awesome for the photos and shorts. Oh, thank you. Hopefully next year I can go. Let us know if you do go, because I'm definitely going. So I didn't make it to the Hilton. Maybe next year, like say if Mephidius want me back, I might go in my Nucatron. Because I feel like all I could do was I could just stand there, because obviously it's a lot more hefty, and to like move about with as you can imagine in Power Armor, it's not the most easiest thing to move in. So I might take my Nucatron next. But the thing is, like say with the fridge door, when I wear it to cons, kids will just come up and try and pull it open. It is magnetized, so when I had it for the competition, it was pissing me off. I'm going to be blunt, it was pissing me off. So I glued it shut, because it's magnetized, but it just glued shut, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I don't care. But then people would try and pull it open, and I'm like, it's a cardboard handle as it is, so it's really fragile. Because your girl can't afford foam. And they were just, it's kids, not the adults, and I'm like, please tell your children to disappear. Don't, no touchy. Yeah, if they're going back, but I'm definitely going to try and go next year. They've already got the dates released. I don't know if you've seen. They like released the dates like pretty much immediately. So it's going to be about the same time. I can't remember when it was, but I'll definitely be going. And as soon as I know, as soon as I can book a hotel nearby, I will, because the hotel that we booked, it wasn't that nice. So if you are going, I can recommend a place not to stay at. It was atrocious. It was, I mean, to be fair, it was £75 a night per room. But I mean, my mate's room, he come back in and he was like, come and look at my room. He had like a lampshade that was hanging off its shade, and we were told that's what it does it when they dust. And I was like, okay, fair. Why hasn't the cleaner put it back and there's dust on the lampshade? It was just literally dust, and he's asthmatic as well. And I thought, fuck it, I've got allergies. This is gonna be fantastic. And there was just so much. It was just cobwebs, dirty, but the beds were clean. Literally, I've never done this in a hotel before, but I literally pulled back on both beds. I pulled the mattress straight back, and I even lifted the mattress up. But they were clean. They were obviously new. White clean sheets, the mattress looked very new. They thought, no, they don't have a mattress protector. I mean, to be honest, let's face it, I've worked in a motel. They don't change the mattress protectors. And we used to caretake for holiday cottages because you just can't, because the amount of washing you'd have in a hotel with that. But I was just like, well, it's clean, and the bathroom taps were clearly new. Cheap, but new. I mean, there wasn't even, yeah. You know, the toilet roll holder? It just had the brackets of the toilet roll holders on the wall. I mean, this isn't just in one room, this was in both rooms. We had 2 rooms. There was 3 of us who went. There was 2 rooms. So there was no actual toilet roll holder. Just the brackets. Never heard that one before. But if you do go, let us know. I'm definitely going to go. So I only know about this because Mephidius reached out to me last year, and he asked me, was like, are you going? And I was like, I didn't even know this existed. He was like, how did you not know the biggest tabletop convention? I was like, well, I do now, so I'm definitely gonna go. I heard Friday was like busy as well. Then I saw some videos of people literally queuing up to get in at 9 o'clock in the morning. I must have got we must have hit it quite right. So after the first lot, then we filtered in. You see, I saw the post that it's their 20th anniversary, but it's going to be their anniversary. But the first UKGE actually occurred in 07. But I think why it's their 20th is because of COVID. They couldn't have it. They had to have it online. So I'm guessing that's why it is the 20th anniversary, because we're missing a year. Because I was a bit like, the first one. And can you imagine how many millions that person has just taken over this weekend? Did you see it was 72,000 attendees went? That's insane. Was it 42,000 unique people? That'd be me, because I'm new. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go. So as soon as like you can book up hotels, like we didn't even make it to the Hilton. And then I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna book the hotel and go. Because it's so worth it. I know you could start seeing people having like little, they're not full wheelie cases, but like little carts. Such a good idea if you know you're going to spend a lot of money. I mean, it got to a point, because of my power armor, it literally filled the car, and there was 3 of us. And they were doing such a good, because it is true, if you want something big like scenery or massive gift box or box sets, wait until the last day, because there was one stand, I've got the name of it somewhere, that was given away, not basically given away, 40k scenery with a playmat for 150 quid. It should have been 200. And you can tell they've just 3D printed this all, and it's incredible, you know. And I was like, you know, you saying, you know, and you get there and you go, people turn around and say, oh, I could do that if I had a 3D printer. And you're like, yeah, but a 3D printer costs what, 800 quid? A resin printer or something. And then you've got the filaments. And then it goes wrong and you kind of got to know what you're doing. And they were so cheap. And they were like, you know, this is going on sale. But I was like, I just spent a lot of money on Krieg. But good job didn't get it because there would have been no room in the car. But it was so good. But it was really nice to be on the Mephidius stand because then there was people who I knew from the launch event. What's over there? That's awesome. Now to set the savings, literally, because I know I'll spend. Oh, that's the thing. It's like one of the party, unfortunately, I was with, they lost their job. Literally, like, we're talking days before the event, the Wednesday, and we were going on the Friday, and they were so sad and disappointed because they bought Halo Flashpoint. But that was the only reason why they wanted to go, was to buy Halo Flashpoint, to try it, play it, buy it. They did buy it because I was like, well, you wanted it, it's here. I know that's messy, I will tidy that up. But like they said, they would have bought so much more. Could they have, knowing that they got a job? I mean, they're potentially going to get a new job. They had an interview today. I was a bit like, I don't really, I've just had to pay for all of it. If you know what I mean. But it was all like really smooth. Hall 1, easy to get in, buy a ticket. You didn't really have to queue for long, but I imagine like if you're one of these people who got in with the rest of everybody at 9 in the morning. I thought 9 in the morning, that's quite early for a con. It's like, no, it's not. Not when you're dealing with like 72,000 people. That's nothing. And then it was open. The stalls were there till what, 6 Friday and Saturday and 4 on the Sunday, but then there's things going on till like midnight, like games and that. It's mad. Decent. My first 3D printer, you could spend £200-300. I'm scared to buy one since I'd enjoy. Oh my god, you could just do everything. Or my time and money would disappear, and you'll just be like, I have my own. No, I'm trying to debate the best way to paint this Nuka-Cola, and I'm not entirely sure how. It would be so fun if you had a 3D printer. I'm trying to encourage my 3D printer guy. I was like, you know, and there was some stuff, and he's very good. I was like, I could buy one, or I could pay someone to do it for me. He is really good. But I mean, it was just like you had everything. The amount of like dice places, the board game, you saw such a mix of people, and it was so nice because I know someone who's now at, was it Wayland Games? They used to work for Mephidius, and so I saw his post, I was like, oh my god, no way! So I beelined and went to see him, and he remembered who I were. And it's like Mephidius was saying, you know, it's really nice, you know, they're all not in competition with each other because they all do the same things. And so like I was like, yeah, you know, like, oh, that is red, isn't it? I should know. I said, yeah, like, one party bought, the other half bought Halo Flashpoint. I said, that isn't by Mephidius, that's by Manic Games. And I said, only, you know, only into it because we went to the Fallout Factions launch event last year. Really liked the game style, so he knew he was going to like Halo Flashpoint, went to play it, really enjoyed it, and bought it. And then we went and played the Apex one as well. That was really good. Have you thought of 3D printing your own OC? I could literally have one done, couldn't I? As a tabletop mini. That's all I'm going to say. One might be in the pipeline. That's all I'm going to say. Me personally not, but someone has approached me. That's all I'm going to say on that. As a tabletop mini. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say on that. Because I'm hoping it comes true, so I'm not going to be really anti if it doesn't come true, but they better. They better. Which is pretty exciting. Grey. I was like, do I just do it silver or grey? Grey. A little argument with myself in my head. Oh, I really can't go. Oh, that'd be so exciting if you do go, right? And I think there's a couple of other people who I've met through these streams said that they didn't make it, but they're going to go next year because they generally go. So I think I'm going to have to start doing, like, obviously in a year's time, you never know. If there's more of us, we're going to have like a crazy meetup. Or something, right? We're going to have to do something. I'll be well up for that. Yeah, I can't say any more. I'm not going to say any more on the OC. But that would be so cool. My friend was like, "Oh, look, it's you! It's Lucy." I was like, and I said to them, Ophidius, because they heard it, and they were like, kind of like, "That's not you." I was like, they know who I am. I know who I am, obviously, because I'm at their booth. I said, everyone says I look like Lucy. And they're like, "Oh, okay." I was like, that's where that came from. Oh, that'd be so cool, actually. Imagine that. Who knows? We might know. We might meet some other people over the next year who might go. I did not see Liam Dempsey, but we did see someone from his Ed. Is it Ed from his channel? To be fair, that I know there was apparently like a big event being held at Warhammer World. Well, there was an event at Warhammer. It was an AOS tournament for the weekend. I don't know if I put the detail in that. And I know Liam Dempsey and Joe went to that, if you know who they are. But I'd be well up for doing that little meetup. I only put it in my diary. It is sort of a similar time, isn't it? But it's going to be epic if they're having that as their anniversary. It did throw me off a bit. I was like... Their first one was in 07, but because of the pandemic, they're bringing it forward a year. Which is fair. I can see why. There we go, my allergies are definitely easing now. Might even try, I'll definitely be a trip back to Warhammer World. I love Warhammer World. Didn't find the assassin. But each time we go, we're learning more and more about how to find it. To be fair, they said it was found 7 days ago when we went. And they said, and it's the school holidays, and no one's found it. Bearing in mind the amount of people who'd be coming through as well. They just couldn't find it. I think they're around a while for Element Games. Ah, they may have been for Element Games. That's true, because he's didn't think of that. They probably did go and attend at Element Games, didn't they? Because he's always saying about Element Games. You think he's got a discount code, isn't he? For Element Games. Didn't think of that. I was hoping little Joe might have popped his head round the corner, because I know how much he loves Fallout. But no, I didn't see little Joe. Oh, I was a bit disappointed with that. I was like, oh. I keep me to head up there. It's been, so long since my last visit. Oh, it's definitely worth it, isn't it? Even as someone who I don't really still understand it, I love it. any case, it sounded like a blast at UKGE. Will, welcome in. Oh my god, it was incredible. You were correct. It's phenomenal. Hope you had a good holiday. I think you picked a good week for it. I hope you picked a good week for it. Now the weather is literally changing. Has anyone else had really bad weather today? Like wind, then raining, and then this evening it came out really nice. But UKG, oh my god, yeah. So I have to start. So this time next year, or maybe not this time next year, a little bit earlier than this time next year, we'll see how many people are going to go from this channel, from my channel, my channel, to UKGE, and I'll see if there's quite a few of us. Even if there isn't, there's one or two people, well, I'll do it. I'll try and set up a does one call it a meet and greet? I've never done anything like that before, but they have released, if you don't know, Will, but they have released the dates for the next year already, and it's going to be their anniversary, which is really strange because their first one was in 07, but because of the pandemic they obviously didn't have it in person. Yeah, it was lovely to have decent enough weather down on the coast. Oh, fantastic! Misery today, shot going back to work this week. Could have brought it back with you, right? As they say. Awful this morning and afternoon. Oh my god, it's been awful, right? That wind, we're not expecting it. And I think I looked further ahead in the week and I was just a bit like, okay, apparently Thursday is like thunderstorms and stuff. But you know, with our weather, it's all going to change. I'm actually really quite excited. Might do a meet and greet. I've never done one. Or just, you know, do a catch up, or whether it's going to be... Probably find me at the Mephidius stand. I saw one person dressed in full out cosplay, and I tapped them on the shoulder, and we're now following each other on Instagram. Masked, what's his name? I can't think of their name now. And I said, oh, Fallout, I approve. And I got my Vault Boy out. He's from Vault 111 as well. And I was like, if you head to the Mephidius stand, I will be there in a minute in power armor. And they were like, oh, I'm going to come anyway to Mephidius stand. I was like, good. And they did, they came. I don't know if they bought anything, but they were planning to. I was like, mention me! I was very close to going to, oh no way, on Sunday, but I had driven 6 hours previous day. Oh, that's true. Oh, 4 hours. It is quite a drive. Especially if you've had to drive all that way the day before. The Sunday, I overheard someone say the Sunday is the quietest day. And it is. It's night and day, right? I didn't go on the Friday. Apparently Friday was like quite busy. Busier for a Friday. And then Saturday was just busy, as you can imagine, and then Sunday was quiet, and that's when we noticed that all like the YouTubers come out. I suppose probably because it is quieter. Unless you think if they want to go and they want to enjoy it, they can't if they're going to be hounded all the time. I mean, I did. Well, I missed out on a photo. I felt like I couldn't ask for a photo op, but I was one big highlight. The highlight to end the event for me was literally, I had just finished and I was just going to walk off, just do one more round. Like places that we had like an hour left. I was personally introduced to, if you like D&D, to Luke Gyrax, whose father is the creator of D&D. I personally got introduced by Mephisto, the manager. And my friend who came with me, he's big. Us three, we're like, there's only one of us who are like big D&D fans, and I don't think he was like, you know who that is? I just googled who that was. I was like, yeah, he's the son of D&D. And he's like, what? I was like, you've literally just shaken hands with a multi-millionaire. Probably a billionaire, but it's pretty damn cool. Yeah, I've been Fireside Son of the Year. Sad is by far the most mental. Oh my god. See, that was the day I turned up with my power armor. But Mephidius was so lovely. They were like, yeah, now keep it behind here. They have a massive stand. I was thinking, oh, if they've got a table, where the fuck are they going to put it? But they're like, keep it here. So that's why I went back on the Sunday to stand, because they were like, yeah, keep it here. Like, overnight. And I've never entrusted anyone so much with my power armor. I didn't even think about it, but I was like, I guess, like, if something happened to my power armor on the Mephidius stall, they would probably be like, have as many models as you like. I did have a ticket to go on the Friday, but we spent longer at Warhammer World. We were planning to then go down and then get the ticket and then sort of check out like the evening stuff, but by that point we just didn't want to. And also because the driver King, he driven just 3 hours or so, and then to drop down from Warhammer World to UKGE, that's over an hour. And then our hotel, by the way, Will, I was saying as well to Eds that I can recommend a place not to stay at for UKGE next year. But if you book enough in advance, you'll be able to book a hotel. I never made it to the Hilton, and I only realised this by watching like TikToks. I'm obsessed with watching people's UKGE TikToks on it, and I love it. I've seen one video with me in it, and I was like, oh my god, that's me! I love it, just to see like all the different stands, and I'm following some more people, and I had some like board games people follow me. I don't think I even made it to the stands. I think I saw them, but you know when you get so easily distracted that I couldn't think of the bloody word. It was, what was it? It's one that I'm going to keep as a secret. I mean, for a budget, hotel, I liked it because it was meant to be a restaurant, like on the river. So, easy food, right? It's rubbish. Yeah, at least we know now. Oh, that'd be so good. I'm looking forward to it next year, going again. Oh my god, because I live on the south coast, so it's pretty safe for me, like Friday, Warhammer World, Saturday, Sunday. I'd recommend it that way, because then you've got most of the journey out the way. It's about an hour from Warhammer World. Hour and a bit from Warhammer World to get to the NEC. So we would have turned up at 6 when all the stalls are shut. And I can't remember what time the ticket's shut. But to be fair, we just want to get to the hotel, and then we were then going to eat at the hotel. Well, when we saw the state of the rooms, we decided not to. We didn't really want to get food poisoning. put it that way. And so much. Instagram was such a safe FOMO. UKG content, love it. I didn't actually get that much photos or videos. So the guys that I went with, they're not like big into that kind of thing, but I mean, it was hard. When I was walking around, I thought I need to try and take some videos of this place, but it's so hard because it's just a sea of people. I saw there was a couple of bloggers, and I thought, you know what, I might try and get like a blogging cam, but then I'm not a blogger, so I'm just gonna not really use it as much as you're meant to. Oh, somebody came up to us and they started like drawing us. Well, literally drawing me first. And that really awkward because I could see them, so they were just chatting, and they would like did a little drawing of some of us. And they like they had a sketchbook, literally just for themselves. And I thought that's a unique way. And people were literally stopping and watching him draw. He did a side profile of me in my power armor helmet. That's pretty damn cool. I remember doing a Work Richard Birmingham work class into an IBIS. We went elsewhere. Oh no, was it a bad IBIS? They probably got you on the most budget sort of place. I didn't even see the Hilton. But I suppose I wasn't thinking at the time to look for it. It's good though at the NEC because you've got like a Wetherspoons, and on the Sunday we literally just went in and we had like a little bit of breakfast, and it's like 10:30. No one's like there, not that many people were there, and then I think people started rocking up. Definitely quieter, which was nice. What's it like on a Friday? Is it really busy on a Friday as well, like on a Saturday? Or I just imagine it as what cons usually on a Friday are quiet. Are there quieter days? Or is that really not what happened? I was just amazed people were queuing at 9 o'clock in the morning. Like, you know, you saw like the doors unlock and there's like this sea of people. Because we thought about getting there first thing, and it's like, well, maybe good job we didn't. And now it's just like, what other events are there? They've got to wait a year now. That must literally take a year to plan. So having a sketch instead is unique. So unique! I love that idea. I didn't actually get to see the final photo. Or the final sketch, unfortunately. I did try to look over, but my visibility is a little bit restricted. But it did look really good. Didn't take them that long either. I love a spoon's breakfast. With a fine, heck yeah. I was a bit like, I could have like waffles or something, but I'm trying to go gluten free as much as possible, and the only gluten free I could have was the granola. So I had £7 granola. I mean, they had some strawberries, probably 2 strawberries and a few blueberries on it. Not a lot. This will be the folks hype for day 1. Okay. That's good to know then. And I could hear, you know, it was like, as we're walking down, there was a couple of people, men, let's be honest. As I was like, we were walking down straight into the event carrying my power armor. Literally, there was like, there was a couple of men saying to their missus or these women they were with, going, "Aren't you glad you had sensible shoes on?" And there was like this one woman who had like chunky heels on, and the man was like, "Don't you wish you put sensible trainers on now? Because it's a walk. It's a walk." Especially the first day, you had to go all through the building, whereas the Sunday, we were allowed to, we parked in a different section. And we went around the river, if you know the NEC. Like, past the pub, what's it, Nando's or wherever it is. My friend was like, "Oh, pub." And it started to spit. And I was like, I don't want to stress anyone, but this is a cardboard cosplay and it's now starting to rain. Oh, I'm loving how this is coming out. This is going to take me a while to do. It's so good. There's literally anything for everyone. I mean, there's like the kids bit. It was like definitely family friendly. So many different events. There's literally something for everyone. Even if you're not like that into tabletop. I mean, it's only what, 50 quid for the entire weekend. And you think if they just had 72,000 people, what's the cheapest ticket? What, probably like 20 quid? So if everyone just bought a 20 quid ticket at 72,000 visitors, I mean, I don't know how much it is to hire out the NEC. Obviously he'll get that back from stall holders, but that's not the point. 72,000 people went and they've smashed it. I can't get over that figure. It's crazy number. So really enjoyed it. It is great. It really is great, and I'm so pleased. You know when you just don't know what to expect, because I've never been to the NEC before, but the guys I was with, they had, and they're like, it's huge. I was like, okay. But I'd never been before. Didn't even know Bear Grylls has a place up there. Was it Bear Grylls? Well, it's probably not actually. He's never there, but Bear Grylls Adventure. Because that's like what I walked past on day 2 of the Oh, I loved it as well, the security, right? Well, on the first day, carrying in my power armor, the thing bleeped off, and you could tell the security were like, oh, don't worry, just walk through. Did I even walk through the security gate? No, I must have done. You know, the metal detector? They looked at me and went, let's go on straight through. And then, this bit is not painting for some reason. And then the second day, boys go through. Fine. Me, I set the alarm off and I just casually just walked through. Nobody stopped me. To be fair, I was in my Under Armour, so I was like, well, you can see I have nothing concealed on my person because my Under Armour, I call it my Under Armour. It's what I wear for my power armor and Nucatron. So it's, I think they call it cat suit. So you can tell nothing is hidden, but I did have a bag on me. But I mean, they probably know what they're looking for, don't they? I was surprised there wasn't actually that many. It was only like literally a handful of people walking around in cosplay. To be fair, I didn't actually think there would be many people in cosplay at an event like that. You just can't. I really wanted to move around a bit more on their booth, and I was like, I physically can't because of the amount of people just walking through. I thought if once I step off this blue mat, I've had it. I'll be like, ooh. So I'm like, we're really like, oh, where's another one? You know, like, what's another tabletop? I love to go to MCM. I say that every year, but it's never the right timing. I mean, it's the end of October. Is the next MCM. My birthday is actually in October, but I know there's loads of like Fallout meetups, and I'm like, I physically can't take my bigger cosplays like on the train, so I have to drive in, which obviously you don't really want to drive in to the XL. Which is a bit of a pain. Oh, this is turning out really well. It's taken me this long to do. Salute was a few weeks. Ah, yeah, that name got mentioned. Salute before. That was a good one. Exile in London. Somebody mentioned that. Or maybe that was I think Mephidius, I don't know. Or somebody mentioned Salute. I've not heard of that before. I think Mephidius were there. That must be how I heard of it. I just felt really hyper-focused then. I'm still potentially going to a general like anime gaming con. It's definitely more anime than gaming. I wasn't actually sure if I was going. I haven't made a new cosplay for the competition, but I'm not fussed doing a competition this year. Because you have to make a whole new one. Because I've won the last 2 years. I can't really go in with the same one, unfortunately. So I might be going to that one. That's they call it a regional one. It's my closest one. Has that just started that out? Did you type something, or has it come up as stars? Because I can't seem to change it back. There we go, it must have been an allergy tablet. I'm feeling a lot better now. For the exhale. And then I've got another one in September. Again, that's like a one-off thing. As in, it's not known. So I've got one end of the month. Not worry, now in June. I didn't like the fact that I posted. Oh, was that a link? Oh, okay. I was a bit like, it's not a comment because it's blocking the comment. So it's when you're just like, I need to live like up north, where or like near Birmingham and Nottingham. Literally. But if you want a new job, Warhammer World have got a lot of various jobs going. But did you hear about Warhammer World and their stuff? What bonuses they've got? Sign me up. Yeah, because we saw someone in the Warhammer World who were like, spending your hard-earned cash. Like your bonus. I mean, might as well. If they wanted the models, it's just literally free, isn't it, in that case? Grew up in the Midlands, but I only just got into have. Oh no! Oh, I went to uni up north. Well, it is up north, but then it's not quite. I was like, God damn it! I would have been even closer. Be fair, I'd probably been equally as a pain in the bum to get to. I mean, you can like get the train, but I wasn't actually into it then anyway. So like yourself, like I've only just. Oh, my eyes are feeling funny. Into it. Just think, God damn it. Love to set up my own like little hobby shop or something, but there's just no money in it. Because the space that you need, and like all like proper scenery and a table. I mean, you could probably start off with like a table, but then you're not going to get any money. But you could have like basic like magic tables. People could rent out space to like D&D. All like card games. This bit doesn't want to paint under here, and I don't really know why. Yeah, so there's a bunch of profits, bonuses going on them. That's just incredible, isn't it? I mean, you think that's how much they appreciate their staff, that they're just going to go, well, we don't want this in our back pocket. We'll just give out, what was it, 20 million in bonuses? That's how you keep employees. It's incredible. I unfortunately can never give myself 20 million. Oh, that's like all staff, wasn't it? Yeah, Bad Moon Cafe do it. Oh, Bad Moon Cafe, yeah, nicely. They've just opened another branch near me. It's cool. Show I don't play. Ah, if they just opened one up. Yeah, I've been to Bad Moon Cafe, I'm pretty sure. It's in London, right? Not that I'm trying to dox you there, but I'm just saying. Because they do like Warhammer. And then they have space for like tabletop. So I took Magic Cards. I think if that's the Bad Moon Cafe I'm thinking of, I went to a Fallout London meetup, as in staff meetup, at Bad Moon. Is it Bad Moon? I'm sure it was Bad Moon. In London. Yeah, it's a bit of a chain compared to the hobby shops. At least they've expanded. It's an alright little place. Oh my god, this is going to drive me insane trying to do the lettering. I might just have to wing it and just paint and then repaint the white. It would just be so fun. Imagine that, having like a little gaming cafe. I'd want to go as far as literally having like gaming based food as well. So everything is like food related to like games. So if anybody wants to give me a couple of £100,000 just to do it, I'd be more than honoured. You can come and play for free. That's the thing though, you just need to set up, if you have anything like a shop as well. I'm realising I'm putting all this detail in, I'm probably going to rust over it. New one is... Ah, yeah, that is the one I went to near London Bridge. New one is Islington. I don't know why they suggested there, because it was... everyone had to sort of like travel in. But I mean, they rented it out, and we had a place, and then that included pizza. We all got a pizza. Because they don't do food. Because they haven't got the space. I don't think I bought anything. We took the magic down. And then we just spent time just chatting to, we did play a couple of board games with, some of the team members, which was fun. They're like, what part did you play? I was like, nothing. They're like, what are you doing here? I was just like, I know the project lead. That's why I'm there. I know it's gone over the writing, but I couldn't really care for now. I'll go back over it in white. There's a bit under there that will not hold the paint, and I don't know why. Paint the back of the fridge now.
Thanks for the raid.
Gonders, yo, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. That really surprised me. 1 second, raiders. Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Right, I have a new Baldy gnome. I love that. Hey, I have a raid screen. Welcome in, Gonders. Right, shout. No, that's not gonna work in that chat. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What were you? Ooh, you were miniatures. What were you doing? JB Paints, welcome in. Baldy Gnome, welcome in. So my name is Crazy MCR Angel. I am a Fallout content creator, if you can't tell, and cosplayer. That is my rabbit, my Vault Bunny. So I am predominantly a Fallout content creator slash cosplayer, as you can see. But I have started into the world of miniatures. I want to combine Fallout Factions, which is like which is basically a board game box, but like Warhammer. So I am currently painting scenery. It looks like that because I spray painted it, and I think because it got wet, because it started to rain. But welcome in, welcome in. Evening shouts from YouTube. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome in. How are we all this lovely evening? So as you can see, this is all my Fallout, I'll point the right way, cosplays that I've done, and I am quite still buzzing from, I've just been to UKGE. If you don't know what that is, understand. It is the UK's biggest gaming expo in Birmingham. I need to talk to you about how you can't talk with your helmet on. Oh no, I'm waiting for you to, are you gonna... It's a good excuse not to actually converse with people. I thought you were gonna like, are you... I'm now scared how many points you have. I did buy a voice amplifier to go in my power armor. But I only put the box like attachment in the front chest. So you still can't hear it. So I need to like integrate sound, like holes. And you can't have it up that loud because otherwise it will scream at you. But welcome in. So there's my Nucatron. I've also, yes, I said I've just been attended the Mephidius stand, if you know what Mephidius are. Oh, you can't see. Mephidius is up there. I am not an affiliate or commission. I was just invited, second event to a Mephidius event, you suppose you could say. in my power armor on their stand. And I got some pretty good goodies. I bought these, but I got a new Scorchbeast. If you've seen this slide, for those coming in, I'm shouting out about this. So, put it in perspective, this Scorchbeast Queen Fallout model is not released yet. This is pre-order, and that's a wing. That is a wing. The model stands apparently as tall as my forearm. That is a wing. So if you want to watch the unboxing of that, watch the start of my stream when this gets posted, because I purposely did it right at the start. This is the gorgeous base. The gorgeous base. It's even got like a dead power armor. That's amazing. My boy was really confused. Were you there? Did you speak to me? Wait, didn't you come up to me and just say, do you follow on Twitch? And I know who you are. Was that you? Because you were... And you said, follow something on Twitch. Is that what you said? You follow me on Twitch? And I nodded because I heard Twitch and I thought their name sounds familiar. Oh my god! That was so nice to meet your family. Yes. Yeah. I can hardly hear. Oh my god, I just remember you saying something about Twitch and I was like, and you said your name and I was like, that sounds like I do know you on Twitch. And I thought, did you just say... Oh my god, I confused so many people at the weekend. I thought I got my son. The amount of people who thought I was a statue, even though I stood there just sort of doing that with my head. Everybody was just like, that's a statue. And then I'm almost like, stare at them. Oh, I've gone out of focus. Stare at them. And then I'll move and do the thumbs up and people will go, oh my god. Oh my god, that's you! It's so nice to see you. Yes, I can't really hear too well in my helmet. As I said, I've got a voice pack, I didn't have it in. I have got fans in my helmet which I didn't have turned on at that point because I literally then can't hear. Which is great because I think in case Mephidius wanted to move me or speak to me. Oh my god, no way! It was so good to see you. I've hit a Fallout Waste Fair a while back. Ooh, painted the survivors and the alien, but I've never played it. How did you find painting them? I have got Fallout Factions. That is why I was at the Mephidius stand, because I went to the Fallout Factions. I was invited by Mephidius to go to the Fallout Factions launch event literally last year. So it was quite nice to be able to be on their stand and be like, I know Fallout Factions. But yeah. Oh my god! So you must have recognised... Did you know that was me? You must have known that was me. Yeah, because you said hi on Twitch. And I was like, yes! Ah, that's so cool! I've never played Wasteland Warfare. You know, it's me! How fabulous! I'm sorry if you're like talking. I could just pick out some words. I heard Twitch and then you said your name. That's incredible. I'm so glad you found me and said hello. Literally, the amount of people who were so confused. And I'm starting thinking, I don't think this cosplay looks like the Vault Boy statue, but I think because I was next to the Vault Boy statue, I think people literally thought I was like mechanical. Or the amount of people, I loved it, the amount of people who would go, oh cheers mate, is in like, you're clearly a man. So, thank you. To be fair, I'm not actually that tall in real life. I have got 15cm platforms on. So I'm not actually that tall in real life. And I remember when one of the Mephidius staff was beside me as I took my boots off. And I dropped down and that eyeline kind of went... I was like, yeah, I'm not actually this tall. Did you have fun though? Are you all spent out as well? Oh, it was amazing, thank you. It was the first time I've ever been, and it was so worth it. Did you and your little family have a nice time? You should tell them and go, yeah, she knows who I am! That's amazing. So what we're gonna, I've decided now, there's the 2 people in here who are gonna go next year. I've said, I'm definitely going next year, because if you've seen it's meant to be, we're told it's the 20th anniversary, even though the first, year was '07, but we couldn't do a year because of COVID. So I said, what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna gather. If we gather more people who are going, I'll try and organise. It's gonna sound really weird and egotistical, I guess, but like a meet and greet, or like have a meeting point. Like say meet at Mephidius. I think it's one of them. You know when you said the name too many times. Or be like, look out, who can see me. Did you have fun? Did you spend lots? I spent lots. They're okay to paint. I 3D printed a ruined red rocket to play on, but just never found the time for it yet. Oh, that's cool. Now you've reminded me. You have reminded me, because somewhere in the last couple of days I've seen you can get the red rocket, right? But you can buy it for 15 quid to 3D print. Was that on Mephidius? I don't know where, I don't remember where I've seen, yeah. Yes, it is. It is on Mephidius. You could buy, I love the red rocket, so like my friend... Oh, I'll put it under here, you see better. My friend did me this for my birthday, and that is actually, that glows... Not in the dark. What's it? UV light! Because she was sneakily asking my other friend, what was my favourite scene in... Yo, what's? Welcome in! My favourite scene. This is my favourite scene. What? Ah, you're in at the right time. We're discussing. I found something I might ask you to... oh, I'm not going to do that because that's going to mess up my webcam. Print for me from the Mephidius stand. Yeah, we did have a good time. I spent a bit. Didn't go mad though. Oh, I walked away with a Death Course Creed box set, which I didn't think I'd purchase, but I did. So I walked away with quite a bit. And I also got so ironic what King was given this, and they didn't realise the irony. And I bought this. I can't wait to build this. And this is all made of resin. I spray painted it really roughly today. Excuse my spray paintings. It did start to rain, and I've spent all this time trying to do that. I spent probably about... Well, actually, because I bought King bought the rack for me, and the Fallout new rulebook for the new models. So I actually spent £185. Would have been more than that if I bought the rack, which was £7, and the book, which was £30. I don't know if we got discount, because I think one of them was like, just go and speak to so-and-so and get a discount. But we kind of felt a bit guilty because they'd already given me a £105 model for free. I almost, if I hadn't bought the Death Courts of Krieg box set, they had the playmat for Fallout Factions, as in a playmat and not the paper. It was 50 quid. One side is Nuka Girl and the other side is Terrain. I mean, you could play on the Nuka Girl. Oh, that's very nice. And he was like, you should get it. I was like, I know. He's really pretty and I was summoned. Oh, I'd love it. Instead of, I did see like the Chernobyl model someone has done on Vinted, but then I've just seen that Mephidius do the red rocket and the actual red rocket like garage, and you could buy it for like £15. Wall joints compatible with scenery. But I have to think about this first, because otherwise I'm going to spend a lot more on Mephidius. I got as part as a humble bundle. Humble bundle! Oh, that's quite cool. Includes pristine and ruined red rocket as well as a load of vault parts and some general ruins. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, hopefully you get round to Wasteland Warfare. Like I said, I haven't played it. I've only played Factions. But I imagine it's quite similar. But isn't it on a bigger scale? I don't know why I think it's on a bigger scale for, to be honest. But no, I am here. I am alive. I don't know, I think it's probably thrown a lot of people off that I was away. I had to start late tonight because I had work. I'm just touching up and around. This is taking me a long time to do, but it was absolutely fantastic. So there's more scenery. So I think instead of spending that on Chernobyl, which means unrelated, I love, like, you can buy that. I love that. It's my favourite scene. Alright, I'm going to call it a night. I'll catch you later, no worries at all, and thank you for stopping by and seeing me. Gondas saw me at con. And I remember, yeah, I remember you saying you're following on, like, on Twitch, or I had Twitch and your name, and I was like, I know that name. So thank you for coming, and you saw me in my power armor. Yeah, I do struggle to hear, and people can't hear me. When people are chatting to me, they sort of had to put, like, their head, like, underneath, like, about here. So I was just like, yes, no, that kind of thing. RGB paints. What? Okay, I didn't line up the videos properly, but there we go. Thank you for the follow. We like a model and Vibrania's mush. Hope you have a nice stream, and we'll chat soon. No worries at all. Thank you, Watts. I hope you get on well with it. I hope you get on well with the modelling and that. I know you're going to be, like, exceptionally busy now. But it was really good fun. I would so do it again. You know when you're like, oh, I've got to wait like a year now. But it was exciting. I saw things like there's a Sims board game. I saw people playing it, but I couldn't get to it to play it, if that makes sense. I was like, The Sims is like one of them games, isn't it? Oh, but it was really cool. Oh, I didn't even finish painting the back. I only just realised we didn't finish painting the back. But I will do, my plan is to do Fallout Faction streams. I actually need to finish painting the models and actually gluing them together. I've had it a year, but to be fair, like, I have been doing nothing but cosplays for over a year. That's why I'm on a cosplay break. I'm not making a new one. I'd love new ones, but I just feel like I need that break, if you know what I mean. So I'm now really going to focus. This has really sort of set me on my way. I just need to build and paint miniatures. So I'm thinking, I just thought I wanted the scenery. It's the first time I'm painting scenery, and it's taken me how long to do this fridge? Oh no, I put too much water on it now. Oh, that's so sweet. I still can't believe Gonda's found me. That's so sweet. So now if someone says, did you get recognised? Yes. To be fair, you can't really not recognise someone in power armor, can you? Especially Nuka Cola pretty much stands out. Oops, I just painted the side of the grill. Some of the paint is not sticking well. I've really kind of just messed up the back of this for some reason. Another Fallout game I haven't actually played is the I'll have it then. Shelter board game. Because I've tried to play it, don't understand it, put it back in the box. I actually have it sealed at the moment. I even got it out when I met up with the Fallout London project lead and 2D artist. I was like, come on then, you like Fallout, tell me how you play this game, because I took them to a games table place. And they're like, oh yeah, we've got this. And then they read the rules and they're like, okay, we haven't got this. And so we gave up. Yep. So I might branch out into Fallout factions, but I'm obsessed with like Nuka-Cola. I mean, that's why I've done a Nuka-Cola Panorama, a Nuka-Tron OC, which has got a fridge. How cool is that? That's taken me probably an hour and a half. But to be fair, that is a lot of detail gone into it, and there's a lot of red. Other things are just like tyres. Just got to re-put the grey back in somewhere, so I'll go down there. And it doesn't matter, there's like little bits missing, because then obviously I'm going to have to like rust it up. Ooh. But these are like so solid, they're really, really heavy. Let's see if I can tidy this up. I can. Just about. Or I'll do it the same as the other one, which is then might make more sense. Just only paint grey on the top grid. Let's tighten that up a bit more. So it's taking me that long to paint the fridge. Which is quite fun. I can't wait to do like all the other detail. Obviously like the wood in that as well. I've got a stop sign. I think that's the only... It's just a fridge. There's the stop sign. I can hear my rabbit chomping on his little box. Suppose I could paint them in black. Then you've got like the trash can. Oh, there's another cone on the front. There's two cones. Oh, they're not even made them stripy, so you have to paint them stripy. I'm trying to look at the trash can. So the trash can is oh, it looks like from behind. I have got a green. I think I'm going to do like one piece at a time. And I will add like a little layer on when it's all that fully dry. That might go well. That will be really dark. Because it's kind of like a light green, isn't it? want to try and... Oh, it has got trash written on it. This is a layer, but I think if I did the other one, that's going to come out quite dark. Let's try a bit. Oh yeah. This is a good green. It might be a little bit vibrant, but then it is quite a vibrant looking green. Got me some bangers. Mash and beans! Oh, that sounds good. Time to chill. That is good. What kind of bangers are they? Are they like proper chunky? Can't think of the called chipolatas. Have you got gravy? I got beans, to be fair. That does sound good. You know what I had? I had gluten-free pasta. Because I had work. I was like, right. I had work. I had that before the appointment. And then I thought that'll fill me up. It's actually not that bad. I like it. I thought that will keep me going through work and stream. I did put cheese on it. Of course I put cheese on it. Oh good, this is kind of like, we don't want it to be too... We want it to dry like that actually. Hello there, back again. How are you doing? Aniki, is that how you said your name? Don't tell me if I can't remember. Hello there. Back again. How are we on this fine Tuesday? Oh, I'm now trying to recreate that. That's not going to work. Oh, you know what? I might have after stream a hot chocolate. Don't really have anything to put in it, but... Oh, I did buy it. I was in Sainsbury's when I was at Con. And I saw that they had the new Bailey's limited edition toffee popcorn. It is well nice. If you like Bailey's, obviously, if you like toffee popcorn, it is very popcorn. Wiley's bangers, nice and chunky. Well, Wiley's walls, Oh, how do I read that as Wiley's? I just got home from work. Oh my goodness! Was it a long shift, or I suppose depending on where you're from? Do you have your finished models on your Discord? I've got semi-finished. But yes, I have been trying to update a bit more. I have now got a light box. I'm pointing because it's literally over there. So I can take better photos of my finished models. I haven't done any more on my Voyage Dragon just because then I was away at Con. But other people have put finished models on Discord. Have you seen I've done the Void Dragon base? I purposely haven't finished his top half of his green glowy bits or his body because I want to film that for content to show how I did it. It's kind of like a tutorial, if that makes sense. But now I've got a proper light box I could take good photos in, and I've got a rotator spinner so you can put the model on and it spins. I can now take better photos of it all, which is really quite nice. I'm just making sure where I'm painting this. This is a layer. I kind of want that slightly washy look, but then I've kind of done that a little bit different. Try doing it by that way. Oh, try this. Try that. Let me know how that goes. If not, I will update it. Sometimes it can just expire. It shouldn't expire, but it does. That's really strange. I'll have to try and play around with that and see why is it still saying it's invalid. Just thank you. I'm sure, I think they said that. I think somebody else has mentioned it. But, oh good, right, I'll update, I'll try and, is it like from my Twitch link, is that not working? I saw the turntable, look good. Ah, that's awesome. I got it from Amazon. Oh yeah, if you saw my video with Vault Boy, that's the light booth. I forgot I'd done a video. On my little turntable. One thing is, maybe you should have got it so it's black. Because like with Warhammer models, they do look better on black. But then at the same time, some things are probably going to want them white. So I'm going to try and acquire or make, or like, you know when you can sometimes go to hobby shops and buy like a massive base like that. I might try and make my own little scenery. But for now I'm using an upside down black objective marker base. I got it from Amazon, I can't remember what I just said. And I got my light box as well from Amazon, so you have different colours you can interchange. It's only on one front and back, so it doesn't cover the sides. Because it hasn't expired, I need to change it so it doesn't expire. Yeah, it's weird how they have an expiry setting, to be honest. So it's probably that version. So they don't always work that way, do they? I'll try and remember to do that after stream. But thank you for pointing it out. I'm glad that one worked. It's my little bin. I like the green. It's that wishy-washy kind of colour. Very strange. Find. It has got like white in it on the writing bit. That's gonna be so hard to paint because then you're gonna have to be on a really thin brush, which I have, to then try and type in trash, but then you also want the trash to sort of like be faded. But as I said, everything's gonna look really new and fresh for now. For now. Welcome, welcome. Feel free, if you want to put any like pictures of any models, doesn't necessarily have to be Warhammer, feel free. I have a section called tabletop, so it can literally be anything that you want to put tabletop wise into there. Well, I feel like I've automatically don't wish to paint this. It's actually really hard to paint. It's literally going to be the dab it in. If you know what I mean, so you can't like drag the paintbrush, you have to like jam it in. Oh, the paint's just literally come off on my finger. At my first specimen since I was a teen. So we're talking 20 years, probably longer. I don't keep count. Oh my god. Have you still got it? So I've only been doing it for 2 years, so I'm just a baby. That's the thing, it's like I'm now looking at like my daughters going, I want to repaint you. Be fair, I did get bigger Shadow Queen out to paint, and I was like, what am I doing? I need to paint what I got from the event. Keep at Fallout. I'll just tidy up in there in a minute. Once that's dry. It's somewhere. Oh my goodness, you still got it. That's so sweet. You've got to, right? Everyone tells me don't repaint over it, just keep it, because then you'll see how far you've come. So I'm like, okay. I don't know if that's going to work on top of that. I might have to put a bit black down first. I might cover it. Hopefully you can find it. It'd be so cool. Mine was, you know what I realised actually today? So my one was Daughters of Cain. I can't remember which exactly model it was, but I started off painting like the... either be a stabby or it'll be a bow snake. But I saw from MCM, sorry, oh jeez, there was Creed cosplays, and someone in the comments called it DK. Okay, and I was like, oh. So I was like, now it sounds like I'm talking in code, because I can say I have AOS DOK, 40k DKOK, and Necrons. I was like, I've never seen Death Courts of Krieg referred to as, well, I haven't seen it yet, I should say, DK, okay. I found it quite hilarious. DK, okay. It does sound like code. Nerd code. 40k, DK, okay. AOS, D, okay. Daughters of Cain. And then Necrons. Doesn't quite sound so exciting, does it? Okay. Oh, I didn't paint the front of it. This one I've like messed up a wee bit. I do like how the colours will pop, and then I'll add like tufts. Because they had tufts on theirs, and I thought that looks really cool. Not I'm stealing their idea. Okay. Very nice looking leisure shop. Does this matter? No. I think I'll have to wait that little bit to dry before I can paint the rest. And it's kind of like a grey on the side, but then covered in rust, and then the top bit is like, I'm looking at the bin picture, or the trash picture. It's kind of like grey, and then it is weathered. Sorry, I have had an allergy tablet. And then it's grey with like little bits of red. So I'm kind of tempted to paint it. I don't want to do patchy, if you know what I mean. just good two in the moment there. Grey. And then just what's a layer? That's my base. That's my red layer. Or I could base it and then paint over it. So I'm presuming this is actually meant to be red. He's on. You found him! I'm gonna do this kind of probably in a really awkward way. Let me have a look. And we will have a marvel. Have you seen like how far like your paintings come? Don't really quite know why I'm doing it this way. This probably would make more sense to paint it on, but there we go. Literally a shoebox full of my paints and models. Is he kept separate? Let's have a look. Singling him out for being the first one. Just waiting for the load. There we go, I'll just send you a rave. A rave or wave? That's your first model! That's incredible painting! To be fair, I've just done a similar design for a Voltec one. That's really good! Like all your highlight edges, and then you've got like the shading down. Even the gun, and you've added like the gold-like detail. That's amazing for like your first model. That's impressive. Is your painting like impeccable now though? That's the thing. That is really good. Mine, my first models aren't even finished painted yet. They will be. Just I'm kind of on a Necron hype. And now I want to paint my Fallout stuff. What if I like this idea? What I've done. That is incredible. Well done you. Imagine it even just finding that as well. I'm just trying to layer this up. I don't know if I like this. But we trust the process, right? Trust the process. And then I can go over and highlight. The handle can be the same colour. Because this is meant to be a layer. Like this. think that's to dry, then I can layer it a bit more. There's now you're back to the hobby. Your wallet is gonna hate. Yeah, now you're back. You're not gonna like it. You're gonna be like, this is so much fun. That is so good. Just making sure I did that, but I still messed up on the straight line. Not sure why this is painting strangely. Trust the process. Process is processing. We want it to be patchy anyway. Add a little bit of layer detail. I'm like struggling to see. I'm like, girl, just put your glasses on. There we go. And then I'll layer that up with a little bit of blue or something. Or a bit more red. I think I may have done it a bit too grey. Should be fine, because then I can go over that in a bit of red. Let's just mix it in and just see. It doesn't quite look like that, you see. There's a reason why it's called plastic crack. It's true. You just can't say no, right? Oh, I don't think I like this. How is it gone? It's true. It is just like you could easily spend so much money on some plastic. Oh, I don't really like how this has gone. So, we're now going to change tactic. Paint it all red. And then we will dry brush on some grey. That's what we're going to do. It is true, it's just like you could be like, I'm going to be good. But no, you will walk away with models that you don't need, but you wanted. Oh, this will look better. Okay, it's going to have a red front. I know it doesn't, but then I'm going to airbrush on, not airbrush, dry brush on some grey. once that's actually fully dried. So it's getting there. Let's move it out of the way. Cool. Oh, there's another bit come off. Feeling we're gonna fall out with this. I think it's because I got this sticky on there. You can see how's it going. I suppose you can just literally paint it how you feel like. Okay, that green doesn't look as good. But trust me, it looks better than that like on the camera. But I said it all look really fresh for now. But I'm gonna have to like wait for it to dry brush it fresh for now. I have to like dry brush. That's gonna look so cool. Rust it up as well. I'm impressed. As I said, then we've got like save the fridges. I'm gonna do these as like radiation barrels like you get in the game. There's so many like tires. Bricks. It's pretty damn cool. Oh, I do love that. I can't wait to build like the Scorchbeast as well. You know what? Oh, I don't have a red. Someone gave me a tip. One of the Movidius painters said, if you got to do eyes, don't use like a thin paintbrush. Use, you know, one of them fine pens with like a really fine end to it. Dot dot done. I'm like, that's kind of like what I need now. I'll just put this in the bit back, and I'm like, I really want to paint this bit. It's girdle. On the brush, and this is a layer, so this won't really help. Looking at like the colours. Thank you. I said it doesn't look as neat, but it won't last like that. I'm just literally just doing like the base, and then what is going on with this, and then like building it up so the colours pop. That should be a bit more like red and grey, so the paint's flaked off, but I couldn't get it the way I liked it, so I'm going to literally dry brush on in places. Because I think that would look 10 times better. So layering up the girdle. The colours do look good. I like the green, how it pops. Just notice a bit of red I've missed. Put my thumb directly on it. So instead of trying to pop a dot in the middle of white, paint that eye black, and then 2 vertical white lines leaving a gap in the middle. Paint the eye black and do 2 vertical white lines. Okay! It needed a nice looking eye. I'm loving all the tips. Is that just everybody likes doing the eyes? I quite like my Necrons and how they can just have white, and then I can add like Tesseract glow, and it doesn't matter if it goes everywhere. I actually don't want to use my dry brush, I want to use another brush. If I can pick it up. One that's semi sort of wrecked. We're going to try dry brushing it on. So it's all about just like sharing skills in it, so like that. So I know like no one likes doing eyes. I don't think my daughters even have eyes quite yet. Okay. I will layer up, literally layer up. Much like deeper colour. Oh, I don't know if I really like that, I've just done now. My guys, I look at cross-eyed, having severe lazy eyes. And do you find that helps? That really does help? Doing that sort of technique? It's a little bit of like, I wouldn't say it's a little bit of blue. Where are we in the picture? Looks like black, but I have got, because I just want to test it. I think this is the same colour. I found what tabletop means. You can be very, give it a whirl next time. I'll try it next time. Very vague with eyes, just darken them and maybe a thin coat of colour. I've never done that whole white black dot. I suppose if it can, it's going to be so small, isn't it, I guess, but okay, we're learning. Because then you look at it and you do think, how the hell has someone managed to like do that? That's crazy. You like the skill. It's like, I don't know if I really like what I've done here. Might get some more of the red back. That's the thing, it's kind of like as you know what to do. Might like help someone else out, you never know. I suppose it's like, it's not, everyone knows it's a pain in the bum, so everyone doesn't expect it. It's such more detail. That's the thing, if somebody's going to pick up your model and be like, oh, I couldn't see your eyes wonky, just be like, don't diss my lazy boy eyes. Be like, excuse me, don't discriminate. Okay, so I'm trying to build it up to match. And so then I'll leave that. Yeah, because anyone who does a full army faction like that. So display piece for larger one. That's true. You want to do it like very fine for big ones where you can actually see the eyes. And then I need to get like, I have a brown. That would completely change once I can say put the brown on. I think that's like a blue filing cabinet. I don't think I have a blue. I'd keep looking at it. I could do that. Right, that's that done. Is like a little light blue, but I don't think I've got a little light blue. I have got a blue, which I'm quite tempted to use. It won't come across. Where is it? It is. I have got that kind of blue. I don't know if I like the Duncan Rhodes. I did see him at Con. Chief in coats, but I was thinking this is why I need to set this up. I have got, that's the one. Let's just experiment. So these are dropper ones that I've never actually really got on with. Nothing against the paints, I think it's just so what I'm used to. So it comes out quite like a vibrant, oh you can't see that, quite a vibrant like blue. Oh my god, that is quite a vibrant blue. But it's the kind of blue that we want. Which is literally just going to paint it everywhere. Imagine that being that good that you have your own paint. Everyone could be using crazy paint. One day, you never know. Hit it down, it won't be as bright. I'm thinking it's going to need to have a definite like another coat. I mean I know it says 2 thin coats, but it's going to look a bit wishy-washy because of the black. Going to get let mode. Another long day tomorrow. Have a fun rest of your stream. Good night. No worries. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. I hope it goes well. Appreciate you coming in and chatting, and I'm sure I shall speak to you soon. But have a good night. 2 thin coats. Well, that's a great man himself. 2 thin coats. Kind of the clue is in the name. Thing is, I don't think this is going to stick unless I put more spray paint down. In the words of the man himself. I think that's why I prefer Citadel paints, because they are, because I don't think that's going to stick, because that's straight on resin. I'm going to have to. What? Are we sticking now? To put some more spray paint on. I thought that might not be an issue, but I think we're having an issue right now. Sir Duncan. Mr. Duncan! He was there this weekend. I can't remember if he was there at the Factions event. The work of resin was a pain. The amount of respraying, retouching I've had to do with this bust. Oh, is that the one you posted? Yeah, I don't think the paint is going to stay on the resin, so I'm going to have to put a base on. Because I got 3 different colours. 2 are quite similar. Well, it will look very wastelandish. Oh, thank you for the follow, Junie. Junie, is that how you say your name? But I mean, this is all kind of the paint that you're kind of used to, isn't it, really? So I started off in Citadel, so I'm like, Citadel paint. Well, I keep getting emails from Army Paint, and I'm like, I can see why people have a mix of paint. I'm just impatient. Okay. Yeah, all the paint brands, 5052, find ones you enjoy using. It's really strange, because you think paint is paint, but like Two Thin Coats is so different to Citadel. Citadel is obviously a lot like thicker, I guess you can call it. So I got this, and I got more like a purpley and more like a burgundy colour from the event. I mean, it's a good brand because everyone knows Two Thin Coats, right? I even got in the event Transatlantic Games and Duncan Rose stickers. It's coming. You can see where it's still damp. But that's a good colour, I think, compared to that one. I mean, no, you still gotta like rust it up, haven't you? Wasteland Fire it. Just looking up the other colours on it. I mean, I could put that on it. So when you sit and wait now. I'll breathe onto my mic, that's not a good idea. I think it takes a little while. But yeah, so this is what we got so far. That is not doing that justice. I'll take a picture that looks really bad. Okay. So this will all be rusted, but I'm going to do that afterwards. That does not look as good in real life. As in real life looks. Now I see it during the day, I might be like, that is not the right green. But I'll see. I think it still needs to dry better. I mean, it will come up really nice and look a bit worn. I'll see, or I'm going to cover it in the Citadel paint. The blue is quite... To be a Fallout, I think because this is quite a bright light, so to me that looks quite like more Fallout-y. Even the red looks really bright. It's not that bright. So I can try to put a picture in my Discord and show what we did. I might have to wait until that's dry before I do any more. With my new light box. I won't do the rotating thing because you can't really see anything behind. That's really fun. I think I'm going to end there because I'm feeling so tired. I'm still like recovering. If I turn it that way. I'll wait until it's fully dry. And then I'll put another coat on. Sort of on top. Oh, say that, now yawning. I'll keep it there. It's not even in focus now, is it? There we go. Right, we are going to find where we... But thank you everyone for coming in. I'm gonna have to put this on I must put it in Twitch first. So if you want to join my Discord, go for it. There's the link. And then there are my other links to my socials, which now I have to copy and paste to YouTube. Tube with a U, if I can find it. What did I put this? Discord. There you go. Chat into there. Right. Okay, so I will be back. I should be back on Friday for playing some Fallout. I think there's been an update. Or we might get on with this. You never know. So I think Fallout related anyway on Friday. It should be normal time of 8 o'clock tonight. It always just depends on when I'm working. So like tonight was late. So I will be back on Friday, 8 o'clock UK time for some Fallout. If chat would rather that I get on with more Fallout miniatures, I can do that. Or we'll probably end up playing some Fallout gaming. Let's see, should we go into someone else? It's a stream. Thank you! I'm glad everyone's always so thankful for everyone just like dropping in, coming and say hi as well. Or thanks for watching, that person is now leaving. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. I'm just trying to find someone to rate. What is that? Soulbright Gravelords. Oh, they look very interesting. Oh, great, my first affiliate stream. Okay, we've got to go into this person. I don't know what they're doing, but they're painting some Warhammer. First affiliate stream. Let's go into this person. So thank you so much everyone for coming in. So feel free to drop messages in my Discord. I'm going to be popping out a lot more content. So make sure you're following me on YouTube or TikTok, because some of my content videos, shorts, reels, whatever you call it, I don't always post to my Instagram. So I just always post it to TikTok. Whatever I post on TikTok, I post on YouTube. I do TikTok first and it goes to my YouTube short. So let's start raid. Grant made this. We're going to go into Grant made this first affiliate stream. But let's go in. Let's come and see them. I don't know what they're doing. Apart from they're doing Warhammer, I don't really know. I couldn't quite tell what they were painting. But they have got a wet palette, which I know I don't have. But thank you so much everyone for coming in, honestly. It's always great. Thank you for the lurks and the follows. We got 2 raids. We had 2 raids and we had a couple of follows as well. If that's what I think it is. Oh! I don't want to say what it is. I could be wrong. But yeah, thank you so much everyone. We will be back on Friday for another stream. Take care. So I'll be back to doing Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays, same time 8 o'clock, unless if you're like in my Discord or my socials, it will be 8:30 like it. Wait, Sunday might be 8:30. It should be okay. But yeah, so take care and thank you so much. Later.